What's up? What's up? World, we back and I don't hear nothing because my mic wasn't plugged in. What's up, world? Y'all already know it's your girl, Miss Nene Gemini, once again. I just got off with Miss Kenya. We had a phenomenal conversation. Don't forget, make sure y'all pull up. And then right now, when he comes in, we're going to talk to Mr. Montre Bennett. We're going to be talking about food, wellness, and safe space. Building community with Montre Bennett. So y'all already know it's Miss Nene Gemini, the host with the most and the smile you can't forget. And I'm your host. And today we tapping into something powerful, food, wellness, and what it really means to create safe spaces in our community. So today's guest is not just a chef. He's a leader, a visionary, an advocate, and a whole vibe. Oh, and he's also a FAMU rattler. So from Delray Beach. And he's also the owner of Three Demetrie's Eatery. So we gonna welcome in Mr. Montre Bennett. So if y'all missed the conversation between Miss Kenya and myself, you could catch the replay. I just added it on there. So it'll probably still be loading. So tonight we're gonna be talking. So we're basically promoting the Get Your Green on 365 event. So we're gonna invite Mr. Montre in. He's gonna talk to us about being a leader, being a visionary, an advocate, and a whole vibe, and being a rattler. So I'm gonna welcome him in. Mr. Montre, you gotta send me a request to join the live. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
I am awesome. Glad to
Sorry,
be.
sorry for the tardiness. I had another rattler on, so you know how y'all like to get.
No judgment.
How you doing today?
I am doing well. Sitting in this office, ready to be on this podcast tonight.
All right. So for those who don't know you, please let the people know who you are.
My name is Montre Bennett. I'm the founder of Three Demetrius Eatery and Kingdom Builder 87 Healing. I'm a resident of the beautiful city of Delray Beach. And I'm an advocate, I'm a visionary, I'm a leader, I'm a chef, I'm a facilitator. I'm all things happening.
I love that. So okay, tell us about Three Demetrie's Eatery. And I didn't even know you was a chef until I pulled up your bio. I was like, I like to eat. Why I ain't know this?
Hey. So Three Demetrius Eatery is my food business. I founded it off of my cousin and my sons. Um, so my first cousin, my favorite cousin, his middle name was Demetrie. He transitioned when I was a freshman in high school. And my son, I gave him my cousin's middle name, my first son,
Mm-hmm.
Demetrie. And he transitioned in 2013. And
Mm.
then I had my son who's living now, who was born in 2015. I gave him the middle name Demetrie. So that's what the business, Three Demetrius Eatery. And my goal is to get the best food, fresh, soulful. Oh,
I
Friday.
like that. So when you be selling food, you be what? How did I not know this? Like what is going on?
I don't sell day to day. I
Mm-hmm.
do cater now. It's more easy, it's less stressful.
That makes
But
sense.
but I started in 2020 during COVID. I registered my business, and this year 6 years. And I started off with hot soup for the soul because I believe my soup was to help heal people in that time.
Nice. You gonna have some soup tomorrow? Just I'm just asking for a friend. Just. I know an old person who might need some soup tomorrow. I'm just saying.
I can have some.
Just have some for me on Saturday when I see you.
I got you. What kind you want? Vegetable, chicken, or net bone?
Oh, my Lord. We're gonna do vegetable
Heard.
because it's a healthy event, so I wanna be healthy.
Understood.
Okay, so you describe yourself as a facilitator in a safe space. What does that mean to you in real life?
Okay, so a facilitator, I facilitate mindfulness circles, and mindfulness basically awareness of the breath, but attention of your awareness as well. A lot of times we go day to day and we don't focus on our breath or our breathing, and simply in mindfulness we help you focus back on that. Be truly intentional about your breathing.
Mm,
Um, so yeah, I facilitate mindfulness circles, which encompasses mindful walking, meditations, mindful eating, movement, and breath work.
nice. I love that because I'm always the one because I'm an educator, so I'm always telling the kids, all right, we're gonna breathe in, smell the flowers, blow out the candles,
Yeah,
breathe in. I was like, they don't even know what we're doing, but I'm like, we're calming your body down. And I used to have first graders, we used to go grounding, and because they used to see me doing it, and they used to be like, Miss Nene, why your shoes off? Why are you walking in the grass? I was like, just take your shoes off
it's
and just
day.
and let's try it. And they used to love it. So then everybody was like, so y'all gonna go walk on grass today? I was like, yeah.
Every
If it's gonna calm them down and get them centered, yeah, we gonna do it. We are gonna do it.
yeah.
Okay, so what inspired you to get into food and wellness? So like how were you as a kid? Were you the one that was really into nature? Like were you into how were you as a kid that like brought you into this journey?
So I'm gonna say it this way: we all have gifts, and when I was a kid, I knew some of my gifts, but I wasn't too sure what the gift was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and life have a funny way of deterring you from your gifts and actions of knowing what you're supposed to be doing at that age.
Right.
And and then when I was walking today and I was talking and the message came to me, it's talking about the black sheep and the white sheep. And in my brain it was like it's okay to be different. So I'm gonna lump the black sheep, the white sheep, and the gifts and bring it all together. We glorify the white sheep
Excuse me.
and we taint the black sheep. But the black sheep is the one who is willing to take the road less taken. And once I took that road less taken and got back to myself, I became more aware of my gifts again.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me that it's okay to be different. So, facilitating, cooking, the correlation between the food and healing is what it's all about. Because we have to heal the whole self.
Mm-hmm.
We got to heal the mind, we got to heal the body, and we got to resurrect the spirit within ourselves. So, Three Demetrius Eatery, Kingdom Building, and those gifts lead us to our purpose. That the things we go through in our lives that label us as that black sheep actually defines our purpose and who we are in this moment and in this time. Well, I should say me. Um, Food and mindfulness are powerful ways to connect. We need food every day.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have the most positive thought every day.
Right.
And those are the seeds that we plant internally, which is our spirit self, and gives us the life that we desire. So food, and I heard Kenya speak of it earlier, food desert. We live in food deserts. If you look at the black population, the food we live in food deserts because the food is scarce in our neighborhoods. We don't have a
Mm-hmm.
grocery store. We barely have restaurants. We have a knack for gardening and urban farming, but the thing is, can we keep up with it?
Mm. Mm.
It's a tough task.
Right.
And I say I myself here in Delray for 3 to 4 years, I took it as my own self to manage a garden for community because I felt the need to help with food scarcity and also teach kids that it's good to grow your own food. You know what you put in your food when you're growing it. We don't know what's put in the food when we're going to the grocery store.
Right. That is true.
I think I've missed. I think I answered the question.
Yeah, you did. You did. You did. Thank you for that. So let's talk about food, wellness, and community impact. The connection between food and wellness, you kind of just talked about it. But how does it affect our mental and emotional health?
Okay, I'm gonna repeat Kenya. She said it earlier. We are what we eat. We are what we consume. We are what we see here on a daily basis. We
Mm-hmm.
are who we put ourselves around. What they say, birds are together,
Birds of a feather
feathers
flock
flock
together.
together. That's what happens when when your food intake is not right. When your food intake is not right, what happens?
Be angry.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, yeah, and half of that comes from the day to day stresses of life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what else I was about to say? It's so much things that can take place,
Right.
and we got to be cognitive of what we watch on TV, what we read on the book. That's all mental. You know, on Facebook, on social media, the drama flash quicker than the positive stuff,
Mm-hmm. That's
and it,
true.
and it's easier to bring that to life than the positive.
That is true.
So
So
go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
So, food, wellness, and safe space. So over the last 15 years, I would say I have been somewhat involved, but really involved in the last 12 to 13 years. Food is a must, wellness is a must, and having somewhere to go to have a place to just speak freely is a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
We often go to a therapist. We often go to those places, but sometimes you just need somebody in community to hold space for you, and that person holds space for you, but they don't take your stuff out. That person does not attach themselves to your issues, but holds the ear to just let you release yourself. Yeah, safe space.
So where do you go for your safe space to talk as a black man? The barbershop?
For me, I'm a very much a loner. So my time is found when I'm walking, when I'm sitting out in nature, or either I just go to the beach. And I journal. I listen to music.
That is good. Cause a lot of people, a lot of men, they don't journal. And I'm like, it's nothing wrong with it. If you think you're a rapper, you can journal. Like
That's it. Simple.
Yeah, so yeah, that's good. I commend you for that. That is very good.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I could I could talk about some of the other things you talked about too, but I listen to your question.
What does community play in your work, especially in Delray Beach?
Community.
Yeah, what role does community play in your work, especially in Delray Beach?
They say it takes a village, and Delray is really a community that's have been active very much so before my inception.
Hmm.
And community is family. One thing I can say about Delray, we argue, we fuss, we fight, but at the end of the day, we come together for the greater cause. And the greater cause is the people. It's about humanity. And we just want things to reflect the people.
Hmm.
Politics.
And you Delray born and raised, right?
Born and raised.
I didn't grow up in Delray. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I started working in Delray like 2008 at Pine Grove, and I can attest to with what you said with community and family because I'm not even from Delray, but I just feel like I have an adopted family or families in Delray just because of the kids that I've worked with. So like Delray is like a second home to me. So shout out to Delray.
Heard. And when we talk about dairy, I can't talk about the set or the coalition without speaking of dairy because they are the backbone to what take place here in dairy. And
Right.
if you don't know what the set is a group of organized community members out here doing the work, speaking
Mhm.
at city hall, knocking on doors, and galvanizing the people to bring the people together. And the coalition basically is the firm who pushes the pillars: education, health, housing, economics, etc.,
Right.
etc.
Thank you for that. I love that. So, as a leader and visionary, what challenges have you faced while building something meaningful in your community?
I think the challenge I face most is people being receptive to what I'm doing. A
Mhm.
lot of people are not receptive to mindfulness. A lot of people
Right.
are not receptive to meditation. A lot of people are not receptive to just sitting to themselves and going within. A lot of people scared to do that stuff, but it's necessary and it's
Mhm.
needed. And that's why journaling comes in play because you can sit, you can take note, and you can write what you want to release. But don't
Mhm.
just write what you want to release. Go ahead and start building the plan for what you want to put back in there.
I like that. What made you get into journaling?
I, I always been a writer,
Mhm.
and I'm like Kenya. I got books and books of just notes, plans, everything, just for my own life, things I want to do,
Mhm.
things I want to be, places I want to go.
I like that. I love the fact that to hear men journaling and just being within themselves and just sitting in silence. Like a lot of men need to learn how to do that because they, you know, but it's a process though. It's a process. It has to be a safe space for them to feel that way, I guess. So
Yeah.
what advice would you give someone trying to create impact in their own way?
Be patient. Go with your first gut,
Right.
and be satisfied with your work. We look for the acknowledgement. We look for the reward, but the true impact is in your heart. The true impact is how you truly made somebody feel from the work that you're doing. The
Mhm.
true impact is really guiding somebody to go through that healing journey to really get to the other side. The true impact is just being the it for somebody. The true impact is sometimes the easiest thing to do is to just be. We all came from nothing, and sometimes nothing is the best thing to happen. So be patient and keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Leader. I sit. I've sat on multiple boards over these years. I sit on the PTA board. I sit on the SAT board. I sit on the Public Arts Board here in Delray. I'm a block captain. I'm a president of an HOA here in Delray. I sit at the millennial table. I run an education pillar on the millennial table. Come to the elders table every Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. 33 Northwest 11th Avenue, Community Primitive Baptist Church. It's something always to do that's impact because Derry is moving around the clock. And we want to be the change. We going to be the change. And we going to be the impact for all people across this world. Or should I say the country?
So, in your experience, how can food bring people together and create healing spaces?
People like to eat. And we can't deny that.
Yeah.
So food, if you look at any event that say free food, you gonna get people there.
Yeah.
People want to eat. They don't care what it is half the time. They just want to be there because it's say free.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but food brings people together. All your family functions, it is centered over food. A dairy community. A lot of our community functions is centered around food. Food is where the heart is. That's love.
That
I'm
is.
trying to be simple because I can go in a deep rabbit hole, but I ain't trying to go there.
Oh man. So let's talk about get your green on. Celebrating 11 years. What
Yes,
does that mean to you?
it's a milestone. Last year was 10. This year's 11. I'm about to celebrate 20 years of graduating high school and being a freshman at FAMU this year.
Oh wow.
So 11 years of the county-wide initiative, which started here in Delray. I mean, what more can you say?
Right.
Mental health is an issue. It is not a it's not a game.
Mm-hmm.
People really deal with these things, and people need somewhere to be able to cope peacefully. Somewhere. People need somewhere to go to just be, and we got to have spaces and centers around that. That's what get this weekend is about: being rooted in resiliency, nature, community, and we talk about nature. And nature is all who we are. What the scripture say? He made us from what? Y'all know I ain't gonna preach. I ain't no preacher either. I hear you, Kenya. I wanted to be a preacher when I was 6, but I ain't a preacher. But nature is more than a place we visit. It is a living teacher. When we step outside, our body and our minds immediately begin to change and synchronize with the world.
Mm-hmm.
So many things can take place if you just go outside in nature. Your blood pressure can lower,
Your whole mood change.
all that. Your cortisol stress levels drop. That fight and flight can stop. Get out there, sit in nature. 10 minutes a day in the sun, first thing in the morning, when it's going down, be satisfied. Be rearranged. Be renewed by the mind and the spirit in the body.
What's your favorite thing to do in nature?
Go to the beach. but really walk. I really like walking in nature. I walk every day. I can
That's
say
good.
I can say forget a car. I walk.
That's how I feel too. I like to rollerblade. I rollerblade. I normally rollerblade like I was rollerblading on the weekends, and then now, cause my mind be all over the place. So I feel better now when I rollerblade early in the morning. I probably rollerblade like 5:30 in the morning.
Mm.
And I feel like that's the best time for me. That's the best time. Like I get a lot of work done from 3 to 5:30 in the morning. I get to read, I talk to God, I pray. But when I'm skating and I be having my gospel music going, man, it's the best feeling. The best feeling. And then I've noted because I was like, okay, let me see if I go rollerblading today, how I'm gonna feel. When I don't go rollerblading, like yesterday, oh, I was snapping on all the kids. I was like, don't say nothing.
No,
Ain't no talking. Nobody talking to me today. I ain't go to the gym. I ain't go rollerblading. So all y'all gonna sit down in silence. I don't care.
oh Lord,
Yeah.
it never.
So I'm a nature girl too. So I love that. I love that. Okay. So let's get into some fun rapid fire questions. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite comfort meal you love to cook?
Smothered chicken and yellow rice,
Oh,
green beans from scratch, fresh green beans. I'm gonna stop
okay.
at
What ingredient you can't live without?
that. Fresh or seasoned.
Hmm. Music or silence while cooking?
Music and silence.
Let's talk about it. Music and silence.
Yeah. So
So,
so when I first started doing the soups, I started going on Facebook Live and playing music and cooking,
okay.
which the music helps the day go by.
Right.
Silence helps me focus. And I can just focus on things that's happening here, but also concentrate a little bit more in the silence.
I got that. Understand that. All right. Dream person you'd cook for.
My wife,
What would you cook?
whatever she want to eat.
Okay, you said you watch band music for fun. What draws you to that?
The okay, I love music. I don't play instruments, but I love music.
I feel that.
And I grew up watching Florida and them at the age of 6 at the Florida Classic in Tampa. My auntie is a rattler. So fam band just getting there. Between fam and Bethune that Florida Classic every November, it's just getting there. And who can deny high quality music?
That is true. That is true.
I
That
don't
is
know about
true.
them other bands, but the Montre 100 is the baddest in all the world.
It is. It is. It is. Very much. Very much. So my auntie went to fam, my uncle went to Bethune. So the house is divided. So shout out to all the Rattlers, shout out to all them Wildcats. So yes. So tell the people where they can find you, where they can support you, where they could pull up, where they can book you for a catering job.
Y'all can book me for catering. Y'all can book me for mindfulness, meditations, walking. We got walking groups too. Kingdom Builder 87 is my Instagram. Three Demetrie's Eatery is my food Instagram. And you can revert those same names on Facebook. And then you can catch me Saturday from 11 to 3 at Community Center 50 Northwest First Avenue. For Get Your Green On, rooted in resiliency, rooted in nature and community. Green, tasty green bites and sips, games, and wellness connections for all. Come out, have fun.
Are you gonna be performing mindfulness?
I am doing mindfulness with Anthony Barkis while he's on the drums, and I think I'm going to do a mindful walking outside.
Really? Okay. I look forward to that. I look forward to that. Listen, everybody, this is what community looks like: intentional healing and rooted in purpose. Shout out to Mr. Montre Bennett for creating spaces that feed not just the body, but the soul. Make sure y'all follow Mr. Montre at Kingdom Building 87. Visit and support Three Demetrie's Eatery, because, honey, the way you said the smothered what?
Smothered chicken, smothered pork chops, we cook all that.
He does the catering, y'all, and he makes good soup. So that's what he's saying. But I feel it through the thing. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be at Community Center
Center.
in Delray. Y'all already know y'all gotta wear y'all green. Get your green on, Mr. Bennett. It has been a pleasure. Did you have fun?
I did. I enjoyed myself very much.
oh, these two shows tonight has been taken over by the Rattler Takeover, Miss Kenya and Montre. Let me see. Kenya, you tap in for a little bit. I need to have both Rattlers on here. Let me see if she gonna pull up. Cause y'all Rattlers out here, y'all
All we
took
doing
over.
striking, striking and striking and striking
Who
again.
who is Picnic 1018? She's a Rattler as well.
I can't see.
Picnic 1018.
I can't see.
Can you send me a request so I could get you in right quick so I can have both of y'all on the screen at the same time?
Yeah.
Cause she was like, I love my orange and green, my green and orange. So Kenya, come on, tap in, tap in. Let me see. Well, she was on. Tap in, Kenya, so I could put you on the screen. So I can have the y'all gotta okay, there she go. This the first time ever.
Mhm.
What it do?
So it's
What it
only
do?
right that y'all Rattlers y'all took over the show tonight. So go ahead, what y'all Rattlers gotta say. Rattler Nation. Shout out to all the Rattlers in the building.
All I know
What
is,
I'm gonna say is when the dark clouds gather on the horizon and thunder and lightning fill the sky.
yeah. All right. I ain't gonna say no more.
Okay.
I want to cough. But Rattler strike from the top, not the bottom, from the top.
With the
And
big R.
with the big R, not the little one.
Hmm.
I love this. I love this. Listen, shout out to both of y'all. Thank y'all for coming on tonight. The Rattler Nation take over. Picnic 1018. Shout out to Picnic
That's
10.
P-Nick.
Who?
That's P-Nick. P-Nick.
P-Nick.
P-Nick. That's
P-Nick. Where's
cousin
she?
BFF. That's my cousin.
P-Nick. Where's she from? Delray?
You know it. All day, every day.
P-Nick, what they do? Shout out to all the Rattlers. And what you
You'll
were
meet her
saying
on
earlier?
Saturday.
Okay. What were you saying earlier? You said you gotta close us out. So you said you love your orange and green, your green and orange?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like
So
my
go ahead and
orange.
say it.
I like my orange on top of my green on top of my orange.
Okay, can you sound okay? The other one is I put my H in front of my B in front of my C in front of my U. I love my HBCU. Can I get two clap
And do.
emojis?
I love this. I love.
October 3rd, 1887.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Listen, make sure y'all pull up to Get Your Green on 365 this Saturday at the community center. Y'all already know we all gonna be in a building free event. Make sure y'all wear y'all orange, and y'all can wear y'all green too. But I mean, really, we wearing green, but just pick a little orange in that thing. So just pop it with some orange. So
The orange
y'all
represents
pull up.
unity.
Yes, the orange represents unity in Miami Hurricanes, in FAMU, in Atlantic, in Village Academy. So y'all pull up, come on out. And thank y'all Rattlers, for joining me tonight on Nene's Down Podcast.
Thanks.
All right,
Thanks,
everybody,
man.
y'all
Back
be
again.
blessed, be great. See y'all on Saturday. Bye,
Bye.
y'all.